We grow up idolizing figures carved into the walls of history. Carl Jung, Freud, Einstein, Mandela, icons who walked with impact, whose names echo through time, whose lives seem stitched with brilliance and legacy. And then we look at our own lives, and we shrink. Compared to their journeys, our own paths feel ordinary, too quiet, too slow, too invisible. We ask, am I doing enough? Does my life mean anything? Will I ever matter like they did? But this comparison is a lie. It's not the big moments that give life meaning. It's not fame or applause or the number of pages your name fills in someone else's book. It's the small battles, the daily choices, the silent acts of courage, the way you wake up on your hardest days and still try. Jung knew this. He didn't chase greatness, he chased truth. He taught that life's meaning is not a goal you reach, but a path you walk. And that path, it's not paved with glory, it's paved with honesty. Honesty about who you are, what you feel, what you hide. Because purpose lives in the shadow. And that's where our journey begins. Within you, there are two realms. The realm of the known, the conscious. The part of you that says, this is who I am. And then there is the unknown, the unconscious, the hidden forest inside your soul. And in the heart of that forest lives something ancient and powerful, your shadow. This shadow isn't evil. It's not something to fear. It is simply what has been denied. The emotions you were told were wrong, the thoughts you didn't allow, the desires you silenced, the instincts you buried to fit in. It holds your jealousy, your rage, your apathy, your shame. But it also holds your power, your forgotten passions, your truth, your depth. Jung said, your visions will become clear only when you look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams? Who looks inside awakens. To awaken is to enter the shadow, not to become it, but to integrate it. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be whole. And wholeness begins when you stop hiding from yourself. Have you ever judged someone harshly, seen someone lazy, selfish, dramatic, and felt disgust rise in you? Stop. Look again. Because very often, what you cannot stand in others is a reflection of what you cannot accept in yourself. This is the law of projection. Your shadow doesn't just sit silently in your subconscious, it acts, it whispers, and when denied, it turns outward, projecting its traits onto the world. You despise someone's arrogance, yet secretly crave the freedom to express your worth. You rage at someone's impatience, yet suppress your own inner fire daily. The shadow is always speaking, but it doesn't yell. It disguises itself as judgment, irritation, superiority. The more you deny it, the more it controls you. But when you pause, when you sit in discomfort and ask, what is this really about? Have I done this before? What does this reaction reveal about me? That is when you begin the true work. Shadow work is not about indulgence. It's not about becoming your impulses. It's about ownership. Owning what you are, what you feel, and no longer needing to cast your darkness onto others. That's when healing begins. Chapter 4, The Painful Freedom. Why Self-Discovery Hurts. Before it heals, people think awakening is beautiful, that once you know yourself, peace comes and life becomes luminous. But real awakening, it starts with heartbreak. Because when you truly see yourself, all of yourself, you see what you've been denying. You see the parts that lied, that sabotaged, that hurt others, that ran from truth. You meet not only your potential, but your wounds, and it stings. This is the moment where most turn back. They say, I don't want to feel this. I was better off before. But Jung warned, repressing the shadow doesn't remove it, it strengthens it. Unseen anger becomes explosions. Unacknowledged envy becomes bitterness. Ignored laziness becomes burnout. The only way out is through. You do not become whole by cutting off the bad and keeping only the good. You become whole by learning how to hold both. By asking not, how do I eliminate this? But how do I channel this with wisdom? Anger can become boundaries. Envy can become motivation. Impatience can become momentum. The shadow is not a punishment. It is a teacher. And when you listen, really listen, it transforms. Your life will not be remembered for its perfection. It will be remembered for its authenticity. Not because you never fell, but because you got up again and again. Meaning doesn't come all at once. It comes in moments, in the way you loved, in the choices you made when no one was watching, in the courage to face yourself and keep walking. You are not here to be someone else. You are here to be fully, finally, entirely yourself. And in that truth lives your purpose